Hello everybody, this is Maniac 4 Bricks, and I'm here today with an update about my upcoming podcast series, ProFOL, a podcast for all LEGO fans. As a quick disclaimer, this will not be the tone of voice or even the recording device I'll be using when trying to conduct each of these podcast episodes. I'm just using this as an easy way in order to create the video announcement updating about this podcast. So I've looked over all the responses. I've had 11 people responding that will want to be a part of the podcast. So I'm really excited for that. All of your contacts information has been used in order to send out the necessary information to continue to the next step. In order to find out the proper resources, in order to communicate back and forth, anything for visuals that might be needed during the interview itself or when it gets published onto YouTube as a semi-visual media, and also any information as far as scheduling. So that way, I have listed my availability for the next 2 weeks on the calendar, and subject to change here and there, but we'll keep in touch as far as if that works with you, or if you need to plan further in advance, we can also work on that as well. All the information should be included in each of the social media you provided. Now, moving along from that, I had 2 people of the 11 that I need to work with as far as their contact information because it was unclear from the responses in the survey. So the first person I'd like to address is someone that went under the name of Brick Daddy. I'm not entirely sure of the person just by the way it was written. It was simply a capital B. There was no space between Brick or Daddy. So if that person is watching this video or is able to get in contact with that person, I'd greatly appreciate if you could update some of your contact information. They are listed as an AFOL, and when they filled out the survey, I used that email in order to send along the information, as I did with most of the participants. But the problem was the email kicked back to me to say that it was not an accurate email. There may have been a typo in there. I'm not entirely sure. But if you can send me an email at maniac4bricks@gmail.com, then we can try to settle that and be able to get you as part of the series. Also, with another person, they did not leave any kind of display name or username in the first question of the interview, or in the first question of the survey, I should say. They are described as an AFOL, and as far as their reliable contact information, they simply wrote, "You have them all." Now, I'm sure I do, and there are definitely a lot of people that I do have multiple sources of contact through various social media. The problem is I'm not entirely sure who this person is. So it would be greatly appreciated if that person can identify themselves, again, with a private message, so that way I can send along the proper information and get the scheduling worked out. As of recording this video, I do not have a certain time frame for all of these interviews. I figured for right now, we'll keep it as flexible as possible because some answers may take longer for some people compared to others and might be more interesting in elaboration. There are also questions included with each of your contact information, so that way you have some preparation of what I would ask in the interview and branch off from there depending on how the experiences are described. So thank you for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't heard about this series, this is a podcast series I am trying to start relatively soon called ProFOL, a podcast for all LEGO fans. The idea is to talk with people who have had some experience in their life with LEGO. It doesn't have to be an active LEGO fan. It could be anyone at any age that has experienced LEGO. If you would like to be a part of this podcast series and able to talk about your experiences up to this point and what LEGO means to you, you can check out the link description below where I had the announcement about this series. It'll also have a survey down in the description below, linked for that, so that we can try to get that information settled, get to know what we're going in for, and like I said, scheduling so that we can get the recording done and fill out the proper materials to get the podcast available. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time with more LEGO videos.